It's the morning of the inauguration for President Trump. I have been watching the news. Pretty strange day, to be honest. Living in China as an expat, contemplating the Trump presidency. I don't know, it's strange. I mean, I wasn't a supporter, certainly was not a supporter of Hillary. I think I am not a fan of dynasties. The Clintons were definitely a dynasty. And I think that goes against the ideals of American politics. So in some way, I'm happy to see somebody completely new, as I was happy to see Barack Obama. I voted for him the first time, did not vote the second time, nor did I vote in this election. I have not voted in the last, 2 elections. I'm not going to get into politics. I don't talk about politics on this vlog, but I do feel that it is worth exploring just a little bit, since the whole purpose of this vlog is to explore my expat lifestyle in China and my travels. I would not be telling the truth if I wasn't concerned with what this administration might mean for my experience in China. I also am a little concerned for what this administration might mean to the local Chinese person, the worker, perhaps. I am a proud American. I feel that America has, in some ways, ceased to be the America that we dream of, and not in a Trump supporter way. I know what people would think. That's not what I mean. But I am concerned what maybe some of his policies or some of his rhetoric might mean to the relations in China. And since myself and my family live here, that is going to be a constant concern of mine. With that in mind, I'm going to go and explore the town, maybe show you guys some new things, and just think about what change and what a new year, and at least for Americans, a new political reality might mean for our future. So anyhow, that might be a little bit too heavy, so I'll try to lighten it up, but that's what I was thinking about this morning. I am at Dashi Temple, walking around. It's a pretty peaceful morning. A lot of people putting out incense sticks and lighting candles, praying to statues of Buddha. It's pretty cool. I like coming here every once in a while just to kind of get out of the hustle and bustle of the city, even though it's directly in the middle of downtown, surrounded by a mall. But it's still a beautiful place. So I'm going to show you guys a couple things here, and I don't know, on a day like today, where things are changing, it feels like a good idea to come back to a place where tradition is still alive. So. Okay, there's a dead turtle down there. He's definitely dead. Poor guy. So I'm up here on the roof near Chunsi Road. It's one of the biggest shopping districts. Busy street. Everybody's out trying to get their Chinese New Year's shopping going. So I actually snuck up here. This floor is actually closed, but they had a barricade over there that I kind of just pushed aside and came up here. I've got this whole area to myself that overlooks this really cool street. Anyways, I wanted to get some cool shots up here and see the crowd from the air, and it looks like this is the only place to really get up close to the to the edge. There's some other rooftop places, but the edges are really thick and you can't really get up close. So anyhow, I thought I'd come up here and take a look and see what's going on. I haven't seen it like this in a long time. You guys can see this. Some guy smiling at me behind me. Yeah, it's insane right now. So I'm not going to take the metro. I thought I was, but I am not going to take the metro and get into that mess. So I'm going to walk back up to the street and try to grab a Didi. Cab for about a half hour. Should just jump in one of these street cabs, but I feel bad. I already had this, it's basically like Uber, Didi. I already have her coming, and she sent me a nice message in English. She was like, I'm in a traffic jam, please wait patiently. So I kind of feel that I shouldn't ditch her. But I'm sitting out here for a half hour, and it's getting cold. So I guess I'll just still sit here, because I'm a nice guy, that's why. Alright, so I'm wrapping up my day. I was out on the town most of the day, and you know, as I started the day thinking about the inauguration and how things might be changing in the United States, I had a pretty typical China day. Lots of people, lots of crowds, lots of shopping, lots of just honestly just people out. I can say crowds 10 times and it will never get old because there's so many people in this city. But take these damn things out. You know, even though I said when I started this video that I didn't think anybody would be thinking about the you know, the American inauguration, I did speak to a couple people at restaurants. I had lunch and dinner out, and just briefly, but I didn't want to film them. I didn't want to make them feel uncomfortable, but they barely knew what was going on. It's not that big of a deal to the common Chinese. I mean, it seems like I spoke to 2 people, but I'm sure there's quite a few people that are paying attention to the news, but not where I was hanging out. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a bust as far as me going in and inspecting any sort of a response to the American presidential transfer of power. So anyhow, for me though, it was a day of reflection. I saw a great movie though, absolutely phenomenal movie, The Arrival. Freaking amazing. It was really an interesting movie to see on a day where a very divisive person is taking office. And I won't spoil the movie because it's fantastic and you need to go into it. If you can go into it without knowing anything about it, do that. But there's a message of working together as a world community to solve a problem. And I think that on a day like today, it was a really interesting movie to find its way into my consciousness. Plus, it's absolutely inspiring and heartbreaking. So check out The Arrival. Great movie. 2 thumbs up for me. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go to bed early. It's 10:24 China time on the 21st of January. So I'm going to go night-night. Good night.